Kanye West says he needs to buy a major shoe company to gain control as his feud with Adidas executives continues. "I must be the primary decision maker." Kanye West has escalated his verbal assault on Adidas executives, claiming that he needs to buy his own major shoe company in order to be the sole decision maker. On Monday morning, the 45-year-old artist returned to Instagram with a text message about wanting to make a big move like authentic brand CEO Jamie Salter's purchase of Reebok from Adidas earlier this year. He went on to say that he went to JP Morgan to inquire about an acquisition, but Jing Ulrich, managing director and vice chairman of investment banking, is on Adidas board of directors. "I need a shoe company like Jamie Salter bought Reebok, or I'll take over some shoe factories," Kanye wrote to his 17 million followers. "I went to JP Morgan, but they won't give me any deal flow because Jing Ulrich sits on the boards of both Adidas and JP Morgan. What shoe company will give me authority? I need to be the chairman of the board and the primary decision maker." He mentioned his late mother Donda West in the caption of the text post. "My mama was an English professor and I was an English major, so I know how to speak correct English," the All of the Lights hitmaker explained. Kanye West's Adidas Yeezy line, which debuted in 2015, has been a huge success for the German shoe giant. This was not his first mention of executive Jing. The day before, he slammed her and other enemies, including Adidas executive Daniel Cherry, Kid Cudi, Pete Davidson, and others. The rapper-turned-designer has publicly declared a feud with Adidas, with whom he has a Yeezy empire. Furthermore, he fueled his feuds with Cudi and Davidson. He sent a slew of threatening and angry messages to Cherry, Adidas senior vice president/general manager. He shared a doctored image of Cudi and Cherry standing side by side with an Adidas logo pasted on each of their chests in one of his posts. He joked, "I'm sure this picture is going to send Adidas stock through the roof." You're welcome, Jing Ulrich, who is on the board of Adidas and JP Morgan. So it makes sense that JP Morgan went silent when I wanted to sell. In keeping with his previous posts, the caption was one long run-on sentence riddled with grammatical and spelling errors, making it difficult to understand. "I guarantee you'll have to relocate before I'm legally finished with you," he typed in all capital white letters against a black background. West described the executive as a venture capitalist whose only adventure is capitalism, adding, "They can't create so they try to outnumber the creatives. Die slowly. A VC. Now what?" he added in a separate but equally angry post. Ye's annoyance stems from feeling left out of managing the Yeezy Gap brand, which he oversaw. Kanye West shared and then removed a fake New York Times article claiming Adidas CEO Casper Rested had died at the age of 60. "I'm not here to be liked. You don't like it, leave," the rapper wrote in the caption. After Adidas unveiled their Adilet slides, Kanye, 45, blasted Casper for blatant copying of his Yeezy slides. Casper announced last week that he will leave Adidas in 2023 after working with the company since 2016. Kanye posted another fake New York Times newspaper front page in early August, announcing the death of Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian's relationship, after they had split. He later reposted it with the caption, "God loves us," and it is still on his Instagram page. According to CNBC, Adidas announced last week that Casper would be leaving the company in 2023. He joined the company in 2016. His contract with the company was set to expire in 2026. Casper and Adidas did not explain why he was leaving before it expired. He will remain in the position until a successor is named. Soon after, Kanye shared a photo of Daniel Cherry, Adidas SVP/general manager. "I'm a nice person, but I'm starting to feel like not being nice," he wrote in the caption. "And don't even try to tell me what gang you used to be a member of in Philly this time." Kanye fired a shot at Adidas earlier this month, after nearly a decade of collaboration, for blatant copying of his Yeezy slides. West fired a direct shot at Casper, declaring, "To Casper, I'm not going to stand for this blatant copying any longer. To all sneakerheads, to every ball player, rapper, or even store employee, this is for anyone who wants to express themselves but is afraid they will lose their contract or be labeled insane," he continued. "Bravery is the absence of fear. Bravery is overcoming your fear of speaking the truth. This ye with the blue face paint, he added. These shoes represent the disrespect that people in positions of power have for talent. This is a fake Yeezy made by Adidas. I'm not talking to DC about it either, so Casper, come talk to me. Have a great Monday, West concluded. The apparel and shoe collaboration between West and Adidas was first announced in December 2013, with the first collection releasing in February 2015. That line included his first shoe, the Yeezy Boosts, which were limited to 9,000 pairs and were only available in New York City, and sold out in 10 minutes. Adidas first unveiled their new Adilet slides, which will retail for $55, earlier this month, and the 45-year-old rapper is not pleased. West took to Instagram to slam the shoe company and its CEO, Kasper Rohrstad, for the fake Yeezys. This is you driving down the same street that Kobe did. Perhaps I'm feeling the Mamba spirit right now, West began, possibly hinting that his contract with Adidas is coming to an end. Kobe Bryant signed a 6-year contract with Adidas before being drafted out of high school in 1996, but he bought himself out of his Adidas contract in 2002. After a year of waiting as part of his opt-out clause, he signed a new contract with Nike in 2003, where he stayed for the rest of his career. It's unclear whether Adidas or Rohrstad intend to publicly respond to West's post, though they have previously supported him. Rohrstad defended West after he made controversial comments about slavery being a choice in 2018. Kanye has been and continues to be an important part of our strategy, as well as a fantastic creator, and that's where I'll leave it. I'm not going to comment on every comment he or anyone else makes, Rohrstad said in a May 2018 Bloomberg interview. The fake newspaper post comes weeks after his original one, which he shared after his ex-wife Kim Kardashian's relationship with Pete Davidson, dubbed Skeet, ended. He shared it 2 days after Kim and Pete divorced. Skeet Davidson dead at 28, a celebration of Pete's dead relationship status with Kim, 41, rather than Pete's life status as a 28-year-old. Kim married Kanye in 2014, but she filed for divorce in February 2021, and she was declared legally single in March 2022. Kim and Pete first became involved in October 2021. Kanye had been trying to win back his wife, with whom he has 4 children, and famously mocked Pete by burying a replica of him alive and decapitating him in a new music video for his song Yeezy. In March, the musician debuted a series of graphic depictions of the Saturday Night Live host using clay animation. With the mock-up newspaper, he also took another shot at Kid Cudi, writing at the bottom, "I know what you're thinking, who is Casper, but, more importantly, who is Kid Cudi?" Kanye took a shot at Kid Cudi in the Skeet post, writing, "Kid Cudi meant to play funeral but afraid of bottle throwers." This is in reference to Kid Cudi's headline set at Rolling Loud on July 22 being cut short due to people throwing bottles at him. He stepped in at the last minute for Kanye, but Kanye showed up later and performed anyway. Kanye, also known as Ye, has been close friends with Cudi since the mid-2010s, and while their friendship has been rocky, they were said to have fallen out again this year due to his friendship with Pete.